Hey you guys, now let's get started. So today I'm doing an eyebrow routine with a foundation routine, and I'm starting off with an angled brush with a brown eyeshadow. You can use any brown eyeshadow as long as it doesn't have shimmer in it. Here I am lining underneath my eyebrow to kind of to outline its shape first, and then I fill it in. That's all it is with powder. I just fill in instead of creating a new shape, because when you do that you put in too much work just for eyebrows, and plus it looks better more on the natural spectrum. Make sure that you brush through your eyebrows so product doesn't stick to one area, it's distributed evenly. Here I'm using my NYX micro brow pencil in black, and I'm outlining the bottom and filling the end, only the end part, with it for it to create a gradient effect. And I follow the same instructions on the other eyebrow. Remember, eyebrows are not twins, so don't be too harsh. It takes practice. As long as you brush through, you honestly cannot mess it up too much, right? I'm joking. But honestly, all I'm using is a flat brush from e.l.f. and using my Mary Kay concealer underneath my eyebrow to clean up anything that I messed up. This is like your super eraser. You just clean all the product that wanted to wander off. Here I'm using an angled fluffy eyeshadow brush to blend out my eyebrows. This helps a little bit better than using your finger, just in case you have nails or anything. And make sure you get the middle. You do not want the invisible eyebrow effect. Unibrows are never in. Here I'm using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist in medium dark. This honestly keep your eyebrows there, like, and plus it actually gives my eyebrow a little bit more natural look because it identifies each and every strand. Follow that guide to make sure that you have a perfect brow. Middle, outer, and now it's time to work on your face. You spray the Smashbox primer spray. This is my little primer. Haven't found one yet. I just got the Nivea aftershave. Haven't used it yet, so I'll tell you guys about it in a later video. I'm using a buffer brush and my Covergirl foundation 3-in-1 in Golden Honey. But first, I need a color correct. My color correct is from LA Colors, which you can find at your local beauty supply store for $2 or $3, depending on where you go. Color correcting helps the face to be even. Because when you put on your foundation, when you have, discoloration, it makes your foundation look gray and muddy, and it kind of makes you sick. So color correcting is your best friend. And now I am applying my foundation in buffing motions. I also use a beauty blender or the Real Techniques beauty sponge, but for full coverage I use a brush and to buff that in. Make sure that you get your neck and all spots of your faces. Here I'm giving you guys 3 options of concealers. The e.l.f. one, Mary Kay, and the infamous LA Pro colors. Today I'm using the Mary Kay one. It got more of a yellow undertone to it, so it brightens up my eyes very well. And I'm using a disposable sponge only because I couldn't find my Real Technique one, but this does the job also. That was an ugly face. I can honestly say that was an ugly face. Key, blend, blend, blend. And did I mention blend? Make sure that your concealer and your foundation becomes one, because honestly, seeing the start, the end, and the finish is not that cute. Here I'm using the NYX concealer palette, and I'm using that darkest color and an angled foundation brush to contour my face. What this contouring does, it creates shadows within your face, which technically brings back dimension. Once you put foundation on, it makes your face one color, and when you highlight and contour, it just brings it right back to life. And here I'm blending, blending, and more blending. Here I'm using the Anastasia contour kit in tan to medium, and I'm using that peach color underneath my eye. Most people bake. Whenever I bake, it's whenever I'm going out and I'm knowing that I'm going to take pictures, but it makes my under eyes really dry, and I have dry skin, so it's not that cute. But whenever I do bake, I'll probably show you guys a video. But until then, let me continue. I'm giving you guys 2 options. The Ulta one does not have a peach color or a yellow color in it, but it does have lighter to darker shades of browns in it. So you could contour, highlight, anything that you please to do. Right here, I am bronzing up my face. Bronzing is kind of like a transition to a powder contour, because you don't want to just have the light, your skin, and then a really dark color. You kind of want to ease onto it. And I'm going for that really dark color. I'm using more like a thinner brush to just place it down. But I am going to blend it out. Here I'm using my Covergirl powder foundation to kind of do the buffing motion to make everything seamless as one. And I got this method from Goss Makeup Artist. And here I'm just dusting off anything that seemed to be too piled up, also known as blooding. So I hope you guys enjoy it so far. But here I'm nose contouring. Whenever I nose contour, I'm ready to be snatched. Like, snatched. Because honestly, when you have that button nose, it's just too cute. Like, I just love that button nose on me. But here I'm gonna do more stuff pertaining to my face, not just the foundation. So here's everybody's part. Highlighting. This is the ColourPop Super Shock highlighters. And I'm kind of using that as a base, and I'm using 10K for the Anastasia kit. I'm also showing you guys other alternatives to highlighting. Pick a highlighter that you honestly like. because sometimes your skin tones are different from mine, and some days I really like a golden highlight, but so far I've been really into the pinkyish highlighters. I like using like a loose or a loose eyeshadow brush to do so. I haven't tried a fan brush yet, but this just works just fine for me. And the reason why I put my highlighter before my blush is because sometimes whenever you put on your highlighter, it just looks like a big old stripe on your face. You kind of just want the highlighter to go inside the blush. Here I'm using the e.l.f. blush palette, and I'm using that pink in the corner. I spray my face again. And then I think I'm done here. Yep, I'm done. This is my basic eyebrow and foundation routine. And I will link this underneath almost every video to make sure that you guys get the full